Hi, I'm Danielle,
And I'm Stephanie.
and together we clean homes for free. Are you going?
Yeah, I'll go. So this is a house that we did a couple of months ago now. So we're doing this in true Blue Peter fashion. Here's one we did earlier. And if you get that reference, please put it in the comments that you get the reference, because I feel like nobody remembers that show. Anyway, so we thought we would start 2025 with a big organisation video. So this is mostly organising. As you can see, this room is filled with stuff. And so our job is to clear it, because this is actually the toddlers room. And yeah, we thought, everybody kind of goes into January like, I'm going to declutter the house and sort out my life. And so you can kind of body double with us. There's also lots of butt shots. I'm afraid our camera tripod is really low down.
I don't know why you're apologising for that.
I mean, I didn't actually say sorry.
Okay.
just making everyone aware. But yeah, so if organisation videos are not your jam, skip this one. But if you are just here for the chat, the video is only 20 minutes. So put it on and go off and do something else. But yeah, so it was just a case of going through each individual box, recategorising, reboxing. I think we got rid of quite a lot of boxes just by doing that, putting things together.
Yeah, making it seem a little bit more organised.
You weren't feeling well in that video, as always. Like,
do you know what? I was actually looking at my face there, and it's a wee bit red around my nose.
Yeah, and I was sweating. It was so hot that day. Yeah. It wasn't hot that day, but it was hot in that house. And then you walked in, and I was like, and I said to her, I was like, oh, the heating's on. It's quite hot, but we can open the window. And you were like, I'm freezing. And then you just wore that jumper the whole time because you were so cold. Right, I'm going to beat you to it. What was your favourite part about this clean? Oh my God, I don't even remember. Oh wait, 1 second while I mute my phone. Do you know, somebody was said, it wouldn't be one of our videos if my phone didn't go off at least once. So
well, it's a tradition now.
It's muted now. What was my favourite thing? I don't know, I guess just when we could see the floor again. There's no satisfying wipes, or it was fun coming across things. Yeah. And I quite like going through people's stuff and just you don't know the story, so you just make them up as you go. Oh, here's a picture of a woman. Is this their mother, grandmother, great grandmother? Is it their auntie? You never know. I think it was funny because without even meaning to, you ended up sorting out all the makeup. Yeah. And then I did that, the paperwork and books and other stuff. But it wasn't
gravitated.
Yeah. I don't think if I was on my own, I don't think I could actually sort out the makeup, because I wouldn't have a clue what anything is. I would just be like, okay, that's all makeup, and it goes in a box, and she can go through it herself.
Yeah, I'm like, so this is lipstick, this is face stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to tell the resident story?
So this is a woman who suffers from mental health issues, but she's also a mum of a toddler that works part-time, and on top of that she's a carer for her brother who has a brain injury and her mum who has Alzheimer's. So I mean, just a couple of those things alone is a lot, but put them all together, it's just, you can imagine how easy it is to then neglect other parts of your life. So,
and also, actually, I've just remembered this, is all this stuff that's in this room, she didn't actually really put that there. It was actually her ex.
Yeah.
So instead of, just tidying and putting things away, he would create these doom boxes. And just, so that's why all the boxes had miscellaneous stuff and an assortment of stuff. He would just kind of put it all and then chuck it in there. So this whole room is their Monica closet. But the child's bed, it was clean, and it was clean bedding. The house was well kept, apart from this room and a couple of just little corners of the house. As well as doing this room, Danielle started on another room which wasn't as high of a priority, and I went down and did one of the what was it? It was a counter in the kitchen, but they have a certain name. It's a breakfast nook or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also the front entryway. However, we did somehow lose, not the footage, well, actually, no, all the footage was there, but the photos were gone, so we thought we'll just keep this video to one room. This is like the electric box. Anything that looks electrical or has wires just gets lumped together.
Yeah. Sorry.
There was quite a lot of bags and holiday things in this room as well. It was funny because we always say to the residents when we leave, if you can't find anything, just message us because I'll know where I've put it. And she actually did have to message and ask where something was. And I always feel a bit nervous saying that to people because, what if I do actually forget where I've put something? Because it's a lot of stuff and none of it's mine. But I was like, no, it's in this place, in that bag. And
to be honest, I'm glad you remembered because I didn't. I was like...
I seen your face. So the house that we were in today, and I said that, but it was you that done the organisation. And I seen your face drop and I was like, well, hopefully
I'd already said, listen, if you can't find something, have a good rummage. You will find it. It will be somewhere, but if you struggle, let me know. So I'd already been like, try and find it on your own.
Oh, well, I didn't hear that conversation. So for long-time viewers of the channel, obviously this is kind of the first week of the new year. This is a video that we did a couple of months ago, but we did actually go back and do our first clean today in a house. It was quite a big job. We're feeling pretty puckered out. Just as we were about to sit down and do this voiceover, because we're doing it very late, Mac at Midwest Magic Cleaning and Beth, Feral Tradwife, went live together, which I didn't even know was a thing you could do. And that kind of delayed us by a little while because we're too nosy.
We got distracted.
Yeah. And even Danielle joined in on that one. But
distracted by the best people, it's fine.
Yeah, hashtag Team Steph. So
I have to say I am hashtag Team Steph.
You're not allowed to be hashtag Team Steph. You saved my life. I have to be hashtag Team Danielle.
Well, we'll
just be each other's biggest support. Yeah. Do you know what I quite like is that every so often one of us will just say to the other randomly, like, I appreciate you. Yeah. So when you were kind of holding down the fort when we had to take time off, I was just like, I appreciate you so much. And then when I'm doing all the editing and stuff, you're just like, yeah, I appreciate you and your organisation skills. Yeah. So yeah, I love our friendship.
Yeah, we do work well as a team.
Yep. So for anybody that didn't join our live a couple of days ago, we have kind of big goals for 2025. We're going on holiday together in July for Danielle's 30th. So that'll be fun.
I'm not 30, I'm going to be 21.
Okay, for Danielle's 21st, 30th, we're going to Marrakesh because she wants to ride a camel because she's mental. That's the only reason we're going there, so she can ride a camel.
And it's the only thing that I want to do as well. The rest of the holiday will be by the swimming pool, drinking some drinks, reading some books, relaxing, doing nothing, no responsibilities, no cleaning, no children. It's all good.
We might do a bit of vlogging for you guys though, just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
There'll probably not be a video that week, although, I don't know, we have quite a lot of back footage and we will have by then as well. So maybe I'll really, pre-upload one for you guys.
Could maybe even go live.
Oh, we could go live from Marrakesh. Yeah. We need to work out time zones, I think, for that.
Well, we could still do it.
Yeah. But that'd be fun. So that, unit that you're sitting next to, that was all makeup. Yeah. And you couldn't even fit it all in there. She had a lot of makeup. I think she could do with going through it all, because nobody realistically could use that much.
No one that likes makeup is going to go through their makeup to chuck any makeup out.
But that's like saying that about anything that you like. That would be like telling me you're not going to go through your books and declutter your books. But I do that occasionally.
A lot of it was really nice makeup as well, like expensive stuff.
I mean, the house was really nice, so I can imagine that she has expensive tastes. And then we found quite a lot of expensive jewellery, actually, did we not?
Yeah, a lot of, what's it? Swarovski? Am I saying that right?
I have no idea.
Swarovski? I think that's right. Yeah.
Let us know if she butchered that or not, because I don't have a clue. And then, when we stopped for lunch and went for a wee walk.
What did we do for lunch?
We went to...
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
We went to the kids' grands.
Yep.
I was trying to work out where we went, because usually we try and find somewhere, but...
We just went to a local shop. We tried to go to like 2 different cafes and they were both closed. Was it?
It must have been a Sunday.
But why would a cafe shut on a Sunday? Surely that's a good day for business. I don't know. Either way, the cafes were shut. Also, the light goes a bit funny in this video because when I'm in front of the window, we hadn't yet learned about the lock in the phone camera view at this point. I mean, even if we had learned that, we probably still wouldn't have done it because we're really bad at remembering that. But I've been getting a lot better, and so have you.
Yeah, we try.
We've started locking it and then just forgetting to relock it when we move the camera, so then the light goes funny. But it's a learning curve. We're still learning. And I'll be saying that 5 years from now. Always learning. Yeah, so on top of this unit, it's like a baby change, but the child is, I think, old enough now that doesn't need to use the unit, so it's just kind of being used, obviously, as storage.
I think that's what most baby changing tables or units that are drawers that have the changing table on top end up being.
Yeah, and I had a little peek in the drawers and all the clothes were like immaculate and put away nicely and stuff. And actually, I think they were all pretty full, so we couldn't put the actual clothes away.
Right, so
I don't know
what was the worst? The worst part about the clean for it? There wasn't really any.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
This was a pretty unremarkable clean. There was no favourite part and there was no worst part, I don't think.
It was just a general...
Yeah. I think we've only really done one other clean like this, and it was the when we were sorting out that big, well, you sorted out the big cupboard and I just kind of...
Oh, right, yeah, the Monica cupboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I quite like organising, but these aren't my favourite cleans to do. I feel they're kind of monotonous, which is nice when we just want to sit and chat.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Once we've had like a good few hard-going, heavy-duty cleans, it's nice to just have a slow pace, like let's just sit down and organise some stuff. I think it breaks it up.
Yeah, definitely. I think, actually, you know what? I take it back. My favourite thing about this clean was not having to wear gloves. I think my hands quite like getting that break. So yeah, that's probably what my favourite thing was, but yeah, I didn't really have anything that I didn't like.
Teddy looks like it's looking at us.
I know. I was just thinking that was such a big heavy teddy as well. I love this like nursing chair. I always wanted a nursing chair with my 4 kids, but never had space for one. What about you? Have you ever had one?
No, I don't think I would have used it either, even if I did.
Not even with like your oldest, when it's just you and him?
I think I maybe had something, but I never used it when he was little. I can't remember, because he had a very big room.
Mm-hmm. There were lots of little like travel packs in this house, you know, like little like wash bags that just had like all the same things in it.
And suitcases.
Yeah. So it's kind of like when people have like survival packs scattered everywhere, but this one was just for travelling. Like this woman was ready to go at any minute. I don't know if there was any like spending issues in this house. There was a lot of brand new, unopened.
I think a lot of it could have been gifts as well, though.
Yeah, because we were thinking that about the jewellery, weren't we?
Because some of it just was in bags, so I think it was maybe gifted.
Mm-hmm. Or, well, as well, there was a little pile of like Christmassy things, so we thought maybe she'd been buying for other people as well. So yeah, I feel like we don't have a lot to say right now, but do you know, it's because we've spent the day together, and so we've kind of been chatting all day about different things, like Danielle's son's haircut. We had our friend helping on a clean today. We've talked about the snow outside, how our houses are a mess. Like, we're just kind of talked out. We really need to like start doing these cleans on a day where we have more energy and we've not seen each other in a few days. And then as well, I had to wait till all my kids went up to bed so the house was quiet enough for us to do this, because it is far too cold to be sitting in the car, and the office still isn't done because we suck at timekeeping. But yeah, so we kind of had to wait. And so what we do is we chat for like 2 hours and then we start the voiceover and then we're like, oh, we should have kept all those awesome conversations for this so you guys could be part of it. And instead we come on and we have nothing to say, and so we just talk absolute rubbish.
I mean, I think people are probably used to it by now.
Yeah, but I feel like it's all the same repetitive stuff. We need some fresh material.
So
we need some
we
fresh
just
blood.
don't talk to each other about anything until we're doing a voiceover, and then we'll get everything out.
You're going to get all our dirty little secrets, and yeah.
We have no secrets. We own it.
Do you have secrets from me?
I don't think so. I don't really
That's
think...
what somebody with secrets would say.
But I don't really think I have secrets, because if I do something, I do just own it. I'm like, yeah, I done that.
I know you're somebody that if they have a gift for somebody, they want to give them it like ages early.
Yeah. I really struggle.
Well, I found out something new about Danielle today. I found out she doesn't like elevators. I didn't actually know that. So yeah.
It's the ones as well, especially like to this one wasn't too bad, but see when it first like goes to move up or down, it kind of jerks.
Yeah.
Those ones are the worst.
I don't mind elevators, which is actually surprising because I'm not a fan of like small tight spaces. But if it was really crowded, I wouldn't like it.
The fear of it breaking and being trapped in that space. Yeah. I think that's a part of it as well.
So now I'm trying to think how I can weaponise that for the day that you send me just polystyrene in the post. How can I weaponise your fear of elevators?
Blindfold me. Pretend you're taking me to a surprise and just put me in an elevator and press a button to stop it.
Well, you're going to expect it now.
Yeah, I know.
I also would never have thought of that. You're an evil genius. So in this part here, we've obviously turned the light on, which is why everything now looks yellow. And Danielle, you were going through clothes because the lady wanted to sell some on Vinted.
Oh yeah.
And she just never got around to it. So some of them were already in a bag, and then we were just trying
to find out the age. I like going through kids stuff, and I like looking at the small stuff and then the big stuff and being like, oh, they were that size once.
I really like. Oh, sorry, yawning. I really like children's little feet.
Yeah.
That's the best part about babies, is the little cute toes. I was going to say toes and also say tootsies, and it just came out totes.
They're tiny toes.
Do you know what I did not like when we were doing it is I would put something in a box and then find so much more of it so that it no longer fit in the box.
Yeah.
So like when we were doing like, I kind of put all the paperwork and stationery things together and then had to kind of divide it into two separate ones. You try to, in a little while, you'll see you trying to put the makeup caddy against this thing, but it must have been quite heavy because you're like pushing it with your legs.
Yeah, it was. And those drawers, sometimes if you lift them from the top,
they
come
apart.
away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I used to have them, and
so that was all the Christmas stuff there as well, which I just kind of put all in a bag because it was still a while yet until Christmas at that point.
And there was Christmas jumpers and
jammies as well, I think. Yeah. So that must have been like, I have a cupboard where I put all this kind of stuff, so that must have been her Christmas cupboard.
I'm never organised when it comes to like Christmas jumpers and Christmas jammies, and it's halfway into December and I'm like, I need to get Christmas jumpers.
But then it's too late because the kids have already had Christmas jumper day at school.
Yeah. I'm always like the day before Christmas jumper day, I'm like, oh my god, I need to get a jumper.
Well, my kids never tell me when it's stuff like that, so now I just preemptively get the jumpers. And they get them on the 1st of December, and then it's up to them to remember to wear them on Christmas jumper day. Because our elves always bring the jumpers.
That's a good idea. I think I never done Elf on the Shelf this year, guys, but I think I'm going to do it next year.
So you think elves are coming to your house next year? Because there could be children listening to this with their parents.
Sorry.
So sometimes families don't get elves, and then other years they do get elves.
My children must have been very bad this year or last year because the elves never came to our house.
Or maybe they were just very good, so the elves didn't need to come and check up on their bad behaviour.
Either or. They never came. Maybe it's because I was very good.
I think it is less stressful for parents if the elves don't come, because then you don't have to keep tidying up their messes when they're there.
Yeah.
Those elves are very messy, guys. I'll be writing a note to Santa next year to say, please outsource our elves to other families.
But yeah, I do feel like the elves will be visiting my house next year.
Well, you'll have to write a note to Santa to ask them to come. Do you know, actually, maybe I could ask my elves to go to your house instead. And you can just send me photos of what the shenanigans they get up to.
Or we could say that the elves have to share our houses, and one day they do it at your house, and the next day they do it at my house, and we have to send each other photos or videos.
Idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if my youngest daughter Lily would like that idea.
But you could just say to her that the elves want to go and visit Jacob.
Okay. Let's see if the elves are up for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, see when we kind of were getting to the point where we were moving things into the newly assigned homes of this house. Like, I mean, the carpet was very plush. It was really clean. Like underneath.
Everything was really clean. Like there wasn't anything that was really dirty. There wasn't much dust or it was just really, the house just needed organised.
Yeah.
It was well looked after in every other aspect.
Yeah, it was very much just doom piles, which I just recently found out doom means... Oh, what does it mean?
And now you forgot.
I've forgotten. Oh, I don't remember, but Mac mentioned it in his channel, so go and have a look at his videos. Anyway, thank you for watching and for listening to us literally talking rubbish for the past 20 minutes, which actually went by quicker than I was expecting. But yeah, enjoy these before and after photos and leave a comment below, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.